Hey guys, welcome. I hope you are having a beautiful day so far. You know, it's almost December and many people would like to travel to Africa. They would like to travel to so many places. In this video, I'm going to be telling you exactly how much you will need to travel from United States to Nigeria, specifically Lagos, Nigeria. If you're thinking of traveling from United States to Lagos in December 2025, watch this video from the beginning to the end to get all the juicy details. I have information on hotels, on air tickets, on visa, so many stuff. You don't want to miss any of this. So let's start with air tickets. Air tickets are very expensive. Air ticket and hotel bills are some of the most expensive bills you have to pay on this trip if you're traveling from United States to Nigeria. So let's look at air ticket. How much? Round trip, for a round trip fare to Lagos, Nigeria, you will need about $2,000. Yes, $2,000. But if you don't have enough, you can still go for cheap tickets of about 1.5 to 1.7. Yes, those ones are very cheap. To save money on tickets to Lagos, Nigeria, you can already book your ticket months or even 1 year before you travel to Nigeria. Some people won't be able to book their flights ahead of time because maybe they don't have enough funds, or maybe their visit to Nigeria is impromptu. It's not something they plan. So if you fall in that category, you can just let that slide. But if you're the person that really wants to visit Nigeria and you're starting to plan ahead from now, you can already book the flight ahead of your visit to Lagos, Nigeria. When you do this, it will make the tickets even cheaper for you to afford. When you're booking a ticket in December when everyone else is traveling, ticket fares will be very expensive. So it's better to buy it around June, July, when people are not traveling to Lagos. Guys, December is the time where everyone is traveling to Lagos. It is when people are rushing to visit Lagos. Lagos is the best place to be in December, and everybody knows that. Nigerian visas are a bit tough to get, especially if you've never traveled to Nigeria before. So you need to spend time applying for a visa. How much do you need for a Nigerian visa? You need about $50 to $100. Yes, $50 to $100. If you've inserted all the right information and answered everything that needs to be answered, give and take, your visa should be ready in 3 months. Like I said earlier, you need to work on the visa phase because that is the most important and the most difficult part of this trip to Nigeria. Yeah, you have to work on it, put in your best. Remember, I told you can't just hop on a plane and visit Lagos without your travel documents. The next thing you want to work on is transportation fare. Transportation in Lagos is very expensive, yes, but it's not difficult if you have the money. All you just have to do is pay. So you need to prepare about $50 to $100 for transportation fare. Before, it was not that expensive, but then fall got really expensive with the inflation and everything. If you're looking to spend about 1 week in Nigeria, you need about $50 to $100 to spend on transportation. If you need an airport pickup at any time, please reach out to me. I will help you, pick you up from the airport and make sure that all your logistic issues are handled. I charge just a little fee for that. Yes, I'm a logistic manager. Transportation in Lagos is pretty easy. If you have the money and the time, you're good to go. But remember, you need to be careful about traveling at night. If you're traveling at night, make sure your parents or your sisters or anyone knows about your whereabouts, and always have someone with you if you have to transport yourself from one place to the other at night in Lagos. Next is hotel bill. The cost of hotel bills in Lagos, Nigeria depends on your needs and your budget. 5 stars hotels in Lagos starts from $200 and above. Yes, guys, if you're going to Lagos Marriott Hotel, you need about $400 or $300 per day, guys. You need about $2,000 per week to stay at a 5-star hotel in Lagos, Nigeria. If you wish to save money on your trip to Nigeria, you can spend about $500 or even $300 on hotel bill for a week. Yes, that's right, guys. You can spend $300 for hotel bills in Nigeria, in Lagos, Nigeria. That's because the hotels are not considered 5-star hotels. They are economy hotels that are meant to cater for people who are trying to save money or people who are traveling on a budget. And those hotels are good. They also have ACs, they have security, they have good compound, they have swimming pool. Most of them have swimming pool anyways. So it's not as if when you pay for those hotels, you won't enjoy your stay. You will enjoy your stay, but you can't compare those hotels with a 5-star hotel, obviously. So it's now up to you to decide which of the hotel you want to stay in, 5-star hotels or those other hotels. Remember, I told you you won't have any issues. There are ACs, 24 hours ACs in that other hotel. They have food, they have everything you need. The next one is food. Food. You know, we all love food and we are ready to spend on good food. So in Lagos, if you're traveling on a tight budget, you need about $200 to spend on food. But if you're not traveling on a tight budget and you want to have a blast, then $500 to $700 you spend it on food. And trust me, we have the best food in Lagos. The next is shopping because, you know, people love shopping, especially ladies. If you're visiting Nigeria, definitely you will shop for some things. So if you're on a tight budget, you will need about $500, $300 to shop for stuff. It depends on what you need, really. But when people travel to Lagos, they do enjoy buying stuff. So let's just say from $100 to $300. That's if you're in a tight budget. But if you have so many people waiting for you and you have lots of money to spend, then you can go for $1,000 to get gifts, to shop, and, you know, get stuff for people that you love back home. You need about $1,000. Yes? Yeah, 1,000, from $500 to $1,000. That should do it for gift items. Cost of traveling to Lagos, Nigeria from United States depends on your needs and your budget. If you're traveling on a tight budget, you will need about $3,000 in total. If you're coming to Nigeria to have the best time, the best shopping experience, to meet people, have the best experience, you will need $7,000 and above. About $7,000 should be enough to, you know, cover all your expenses to Lagos, Nigeria. But some people can even spend more than that. I have come to the end of the video. I hope you were able to get vital information that will help you plan your next trip to Lagos, Nigeria. So if you need anything, if you need a logistic manager or a tour guide in Lagos, Nigeria, please reach out to me. I'm a tour guide here in Lagos, Nigeria. I can take you places, handle your logistics, handle your food, everything you need. Please reach out to me. Let me know. Okay, guys? Have a beautiful day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for watching the video. I really appreciate you. If you find this video very useful, kindly share it with your friends and family who are thinking of traveling to Lagos, Nigeria in December. That's it, December. In 1, 2, 3, let's go.